What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are Des Moines International Airport for the 8th airport update for the month of May 2021. We've got two new models, one of which is going to be featured in Massive Unboxing number 8. Once I do have that out, I'm still waiting for a couple of models that are lagging behind to get in before I release Massive Unboxing number 8. We do have a second new model that I also got, but it is a custom, so you can probably guess what it is by the time you see it. But overall, this is a pretty jam-packed airport update, and I'm really liking how this airport is going to turn out for this airport update. This may be one of my favorite Des Moines airport updates so far. So let's go ahead and hop in, because we got to waste no time. We're starting off this airport update with a banger of a model. This is a Southwest 737-700 in the Heart livery. And what you might notice, this aircraft has split scimitars, so if it won't even focus on it, there we go. This is actually the RM Model Store exclusive release that was done very recently. It was announced back in January, but it took them a while to get it in, possibly due to Chinese New Year and various other things. But overall, I'm really happy with how this model turned out, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. And we'll finally complete my whole Southwest fleet that I'm looking for, because I need two 700s and two 800s preferably, one Canyon Blue and one Heart of each aircraft. So overall, I'm really happy with this model. It turned out really wonderful. This is a Panda Models mold, by the way. I believe this is the first 737-700 to be done in splits. It's also being graded with my new JC Wings GSC that I also got within the same order. So I'm really happy with how this GSC turned out. This looks wonderful. There's a couple more that are going to be popping around throughout this airport update, so make sure to keep an eye out for those. You'll probably be able to tell what they look like when you compare it to the Gemini GSC that's also surrounding it. But this guy arrived in from Denver at 2:27 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 2:40 p.m. arrival. Got a pair of aircraft that are sitting back here at the Alpha 2 and Alpha 4 gates. I really got to get something figured out so I can film these aircraft that are on this side of the concourse. But at Alpha 2, we have this CRJ 550 of United Express. You all know this aircraft very well. This guy arrived in from Chicago here at 10:46, quite a bit behind a 10:31 scheduled arrival, so he's a little bit late coming in from Chicago. I wish I could say this is a new livery CRJ 200 United Express, but unfortunately that is not the case. I am using the Continental Globe once again because I do not have my Gemini Jets March releases yet, and I don't know why. I know Waffle's been getting a ton of stock in, but he's apparently not gotten my order yet. I'm really hoping he'll be on the way soon, but I don't know. I'm a little frustrated that I don't have them in yet because people are already all over them. But moving on, before I get sidetracked really bad there, but this guy arrived in from Denver at 10:38 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 10:51 a.m. arrival. And this aircraft is November, 916 Echo Victor, so a little bit different compared to the one that Gemini did, which was 246 Papa Sierra, and I believe that might have been the first CRJ 200 to get the new colors. At Alpha 3, we have this Allegiant Airbus A320 with the Sharklets. This guy arrived in from Punta Gorda at 9:06 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:29 a.m. arrival. That's all the aircraft we have here at the Alpha Concourse. Got 4 planes in total, so every gate but Alpha 5 was occupied for this update. I believe that is the most this Alpha Concourse has had. I think I may have had more, or it's been tied at least by some other airport updates in the past. But this is a lot of aircraft for this concourse, and in fact, Charlie Concourse has got the same amount of aircraft, 4 total, 3 of which are scheduled. Oops, there's the custom. Insert comment about how I don't have my Gemini Jets March releases yet here, but I'm using a Delta Connection CRJ 700 for a legit CRJ 700 flight. This guy arrived in from Minneapolis at 11:38 ahead of a scheduled noon arrival, so exactly 12 p.m., high noon. Got the pushback tug that's meeting him. You can't really see him. There he is right there. So just meeting up with him as he's likely going to be pushing back, heading back out to Minneapolis. At Charlie 5, we have this American Airbus A320. This is the IAE example, and surprisingly, this is the exact aircraft that Gemini Jets made, which is 651 Alpha Whiskey, an aircraft that they unfortunately screwed up for a lot of reasons. This guy arrived in from Phoenix Sky Harbor at 3 p.m., a bit behind a scheduled 2:39 p.m. arrival, so I'm not sure what the delay is there of about 21 minutes. But he's getting heavily serviced with the Gemini GSC, and he's also got the Sky Chef's catering truck right here, which looks really nice. It's a little bit big, but no complaints here with that. Other than that, not really much else to say about this model. Let's pop over to Charlie 6. At Charlie 6, we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-145 that arrived in from Chicago at 9:17 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:46 a.m. arrival, being met up with one of the JC Wings baggage carts and a fuel truck. Also got a pushback tug right in front of him right there, parked up against the terminal building. Overall, I have no further comments to make on this model, so we'll move on to the last aircraft that is here at the terminal. I had plans to do this, but you know what? I figured I'd just do it anyway, despite the fact that Gemini Jets announced one of these. Not this exact livery, of course. But this is my Mesa Airlines CRJ 900 Custom. So this one was actually much easier to make. I still don't have the Delta completed for those that are asking, because I'm still waiting for the Gemini release to come in. Maybe I'll finish the Delta Custom once that gets in. But overall, I'm kind of happy with how this one came out. There's obviously room for improvement all around, but overall this came out really nice. The Mesa tail came out really, really good, and I think the landing gear I didn't really do too bad of a job on, so maybe just need some additional colors for details. But other than that, this turned out really, really nice. So I'm really happy to have this. So I have two CRJ 900s of American Eagle in my collection, which I'm really happy for. So this one is just kind of easy to make just because this plane's all white. And yeah, I forgot to put the registration down here. It's because what I used didn't have space to put a registration down there, unlike on this side. So you can see on this side I put the registration there, if it'll even focus on that. Alright, come on, focus on it. There you go. So you can kind of see it there. It's got a piece of hair. So you can kind of see it there. Looks like it may have gotten hit by some of the Elmer's glue that I used. Yes, I used basic glue that you find in the school classrooms. And I didn't use decals because, yes, I'm cheap. But other than that, this is not a scheduled flight. I figured I'd just throw this in here for shots and goggles and to showcase my new custom. So this is essentially the second new model of this update. And to round out this update, we have this United Express Embraer 175 that's going to be heading out to Houston. He departed at, actually doesn't really say, but the scheduled departure, oh no, it actually does say, he departed at 12:44 p.m., right on time of a scheduled 12:45 p.m. departure. And that's all we have for this update. Quite jam-packed, a couple new models, new GSC, and a lot more. Really hoping that my Gemini March releases come in, hopefully by maybe the next airport update. Maybe I'll have them for random model airports, but that's just me being optimistic. At this rate, I will probably get my American Eagle CRJ 900 before I get the Delta CRJ 900 and all the other goodies that I order from the March releases. So if that's the case, I won't be totally surprised, but we'll see what happens. With that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.